Do you have sex on a first date? Exploring the question. Hey everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're tackling a question that has sparked many debates and is often surrounded by various opinions and emotions. Do you have sex on a first date? It's a topic that many of you have asked about, and we're here to break it down, looking at different perspectives and offering some insights to help you decide what's right for you. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. We've got a lot of great content coming your way. Sex on the first date is a highly personal decision and can be influenced by many factors, including individual values, cultural background, and personal experiences. For some, it might feel like a natural progression of mutual attraction, while for others, it may seem too soon and could add pressure to an already nerve-wracking experience. We're here to provide a balanced view on this topic and help you navigate through these considerations. Let's start by acknowledging that there is no one-size-fits-all answer. Everyone has different comfort levels and boundaries, and what works for one person might not work for another. It's essential to recognize and respect these differences, both in yourself and in your date. Communication plays a crucial role here. Being open about your expectations and listening to your date's feelings can set the stage for a respectful and enjoyable experience, whether or not it involves sex. One perspective to consider is the emotional aspect of having sex on a first date. Some people feel that sex can deepen the connection and enhance the intimacy between two people. If both parties feel a strong chemistry and mutual respect, it can be a natural and positive part of their budding relationship. On the other hand, some might feel that sex on the first date can complicate things, especially if the emotional readiness or the relationship's future is uncertain. It's important to gauge where you and your date stand emotionally before making a decision. Another angle to look at is the societal and cultural influences that shape our views on sex and dating. In some cultures, sex on a first date might be frowned upon or considered taboo, while in others, it may be more accepted or even expected. These cultural norms can impact how comfortable or pressured one might feel about the decision. Understanding and acknowledging these influences can help you make a more informed choice that aligns with your values and beliefs. Then there's the consideration of physical readiness and safety. Ensuring that both parties are practicing safe sex and are comfortable with the potential physical consequences is crucial. This involves not only using protection to prevent STDs and unwanted pregnancies, but also being mindful of each other's physical boundaries and consent. Open and honest communication about these aspects can help alleviate some of the anxiety and ensure a safer and more enjoyable experience. It's also worth discussing the potential long-term implications of having sex on a first date. For some, it might set a positive tone for the relationship, fostering openness and trust from the very beginning. For others, it might bring up concerns about commitment and the seriousness of the relationship. Reflecting on your own expectations and discussing them with your date can help mitigate any misunderstandings or misaligned intentions. Ultimately, the decision to have sex on a first date should be made based on mutual consent, comfort, and readiness. There's no right or wrong answer, only what feels right for you and your partner. It's important to trust your instincts and to feel confident in your decision, whatever it may be. Remember, a successful date is one where both parties feel respected and valued, regardless of whether sex is involved. In this video, we'll delve deeper into these perspectives, sharing stories and advice from different viewpoints to help you make an informed decision. We'll also provide tips on how to communicate effectively with your date about your boundaries and expectations, ensuring that both of you are on the same page. So, stay tuned as we explore this complex and often contentious topic. By the end of this video, we hope you'll have a clearer understanding of the various factors at play and feel more confident in making a decision that's right for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. We've got a lot of exciting and insightful content coming your way that you won't want to miss a sippy. Thanks for watching. And let's get started on this important discussion. Section 1. Understanding different perspectives. The decision to have sex on a first date is deeply personal and varies greatly depending on individual values, experiences, and circumstances. Here are some common perspectives. The casual approach. For some, having sex on the first date is no big deal. They see it as a natural extension of a fun and exciting evening. These individuals often prioritize physical chemistry and are comfortable exploring it early on. The conservative approach. Others prefer to wait, viewing sex as something that should happen only after a deeper emotional connection has been established. They might feel that waiting helps build a stronger foundation for a potential relationship. The situational approach. Many fall somewhere in between, making the decision based on the specific context of the date, their level of comfort with the person, and the vibes they're getting. Section 2. Pros and cons. Let's explore some of the pros and cons associated with having sex on the first date. Pros. Immediate chemistry check. Physical intimacy can be a quick way to determine if there's real chemistry between you and your date. Breaking the ice. For some, having sex early on can break the ice and make subsequent dates feel more relaxed and natural. Mutual desire. If both parties are equally interested and enthusiastic, it can be a mutually satisfying experience that enhances the connection. Cons. Potential regret. Some people might feel regret or discomfort after having sex too soon, especially if it leads to an emotional disconnect. Misaligned expectations. One person might view it as a casual encounter, while the other sees it as a step toward a serious relationship, leading to potential misunderstandings. Emotional vulnerability. Having sex can create emotional bonds that might complicate things if the relationship doesn't progress as hoped. Section 3. Communication and consent. No matter where you stand on the issue, communication and consent are crucial. Here's how to navigate this sensitive topic. Open dialogue. It's important to have an honest conversation about your expectations and comfort levels. Discussing these topics beforehand can prevent misunderstandings and ensure both parties are on the same page. Mutual consent. Both parties should enthusiastically consent to any physical activity. Consent should be clear, continuous, and free of pressure or coercion. Respect boundaries. Respect each other's boundaries and decisions, whether it's a yes or a no. Feeling respected can strengthen the overall connection and trust. Section 4. Personal stories and experiences. Hearing about others' experiences can provide valuable insights. Here are a few stories that highlight different outcomes. A positive experience. One viewer shared that having sex on the first date led to a strong, ongoing relationship. They felt an immediate connection, and that early physical intimacy helped solidify their bond. A regretful encounter. Another viewer mentioned that they felt pressured into sex on the first date and regretted it afterward. This experience taught them to be more vocal about their boundaries. A learning experience. A third viewer found that having sex on the first date didn't lead to a relationship, but it did help them understand what they were looking for in future partners. These stories underscore that there's no one-size-fits-all answer, and each experience can offer valuable lessons. Section 5. Making your own decision. Ultimately, whether or not to have sex on a first date is a personal decision that depends on your values, comfort level, and the specific situation. Here are some tips to help you make the right choice for you. Know yourself. Reflect on your values, past experiences, and what you're looking for in a relationship. Trust your instincts. Pay attention to your feelings during the date. If something doesn't feel right, it's okay to wait. Take your time. Don't feel rushed by societal pressures or your date's expectations. Take the time you need to make a decision that feels right for you. Conclusion. Whether or not to have sex on a first date is a deeply personal decision that can be influenced by a multitude of factors, ranging from individual values and beliefs to societal norms and cultural influences. It's a topic that often sparks heated debates and evokes strong emotions. Yet there is no one-size-fits-all answer. Instead, the key lies in approaching the question with sensitivity understanding, and open-mindedness. At its core, the decision to engage in sexual activity on a first date boils down to mutual consent, respect, and comfort. Each person involved must feel empowered to express their desires, set their boundaries, and make choices that align with their values and comfort levels. This requires clear and open communication between partners, as well as a willingness to listen and understand each other's perspectives without judgment. One important aspect to consider is emotional readiness. For some individuals, sex is a deeply intimate and meaningful act that they prefer to reserve for a more established and committed relationship. Others may feel comfortable exploring their sexuality early on, viewing sex as a natural expression of attraction and connection. Understanding where you stand on this spectrum and being honest with yourself and your partner about your feelings is crucial in making an informed decision. Cultural and societal influences also play a significant role in shaping our attitudes toward sex and dating. In some cultures, sex on a first date may be viewed as taboo or inappropriate, while in others, it may be more accepted or even expected. It's important to be mindful of these influences and how they may impact your own beliefs and choices. At the same time, it's essential to challenge any harmful or restrictive norms that may prevent individuals from fully expressing their sexuality in a healthy and consensual manner. Physical safety is another important consideration when it comes to sex on a first date. Practicing safe sex, including using protection to prevent sexually transmitted infections and unplanned pregnancies, is essential for both parties' well-being. Additionally, being mindful of each other's physical boundaries and ensuring that consent is freely given and enthusiastically received are crucial aspects of a healthy and respectful sexual encounter. Finally, it's essential to reflect on the potential long-term implications of having sex on a first date. While for some individuals, it may lead to the development of a deeper emotional connection and the start of a meaningful relationship. For others, it may complicate things or lead to feelings of regret or confusion. Taking the time to consider your own expectations, desires, and intentions, as well as discussing them openly and honestly with your partner, can help mitigate any misunderstandings or misaligned expectations. In conclusion, whether or not to have sex on a first date is a complex and deeply personal decision that ultimately depends on individual circumstances and preferences. The key is to approach the question with thoughtfulness, empathy, and respect for both yourself and your partner. By prioritizing open communication, mutual consent, and personal agency, you can make choices that honor your values and promote a healthy and fulfilling dating experience. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more great content. We've got plenty more dating advice, relationship tips, and engaging discussions coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.